Executive Director for the Alabama High School Secondary Principals Association, to come forward.
Good morning. What a day for Jefferson County, I'm telling you guys. And I always wing. I never have notes. As a former high school principal, that's what we do, is we wing it, and we do things very differently than the elementary groups. But today is a special day. You've already heard from a young man this morning that will soon represent Jefferson County, his school, the state of Alabama, in a competition for the National Secondary School Principals and the children in this state of Alabama. And it is obvious to me every time this gentleman speaks where children are in his heart. And as he represents all of us, he will be recognized not only with a commendation from the governor's office at the class convention, he will be recognized at the Secondary School Principals Fall Conference. He will journey to Washington, D.C. in that competition and will spend almost a week in Washington, D.C. representing you and the state of Alabama and us as secondary school principals. I don't have to tell you or read what his accomplishments are. We all know Van Phillips, and at this time it is my extreme honor to recognize Van Phillips as the Secondary Alabama School Principal of the Year. Congratulations, Van. When did y'all make the decision? Let me tell you, it is a decision by his peers. This is the respect that he has from the other secondary principals in the state of Alabama. It is their recognition and their choice. Congratulations, Pam.
First of all, it's not often you get over on me. I almost blew Courtney's recognition this morning because Courtney, I had your name in my prayer. And Oleta said, Mr. Phillips, I said, what's her name? Is it Slaughter or Schlesinger? She said, don't mention her name. I'm sort of speechless right now. I see my wife is sitting here, some of my church members and my brothers and sisters. I'm elated. I thank you all, Katrina, for the Alabama Association of Secondary School Principals. You know, I've been asked a lot to apply for the award. I never would. I just, Dr. May, I told Dr. May when she was my assistant principal, it's our job to solve problems. And she tried to make me apply back in about 2003. I wouldn't apply. A few months, my librarian tried to make me apply. I wouldn't apply. But the last 2 years, Dr. Lisa Stewart has been on my behind every day. And I said, I'm not going to fill out an application for the Principal of the Year. I think that, you do your job, somebody decided to recognize you, that's fine. But I heard she and some of the folks at the school submitted the application. And,
they got a big one to fill out now for nationals.
I'm just amazed.
I just feel sorry for Janice Reed. I don't know who I can fill it out.
Yeah, they gonna fill it out. They got Jennifer May. You can help them fill it out. But really, everyone who's here today, and my family, and for all of y'all for coming out. My wife can't keep anything. I don't know how she kept this. And I called her this morning because I went to the board. Doc, I didn't know it would come out here first.
You didn't listen again.
I should have. I heard both of the elementary school, Courtney, that's what I heard. So, and I went to the board, so I called my wife. I said, you would believe. I said, once in my life, I was going to be on time for a board meeting. And the meeting is not at the Board of Education. I'm probably going to be late going to Fulton Dale. But everybody here, I see we have Henderson and Mayor Lowry of Fultondale, who I work with a while in Jefferson County School System, all my family that's standing behind me. I just thank you all for the opportunity to serve in Jefferson County. I consider myself a servant leader, and we don't do it for awards or accolades. We do it to try to change the lives of children. So I thank you all for the recognition, Katrina, and all the secondary school principals. And, hey, I'm almost speechless, but I'm not speechless. I was about to leave. After she got her boy, I looked at my watch, and I'm back and said, Vance, settle down. Dr. Lee said, just cool your horses, cool your horses. I got an MBC meeting down at the Board of Education, but they both encouraged me because I was going to slip out after my devotion this morning. And a letter told me to come back and sit down between she and group. So I thank you all for everybody. Man, thank y'all. So really, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you.
Again, Mr. Mann, in light of this honor, I would like to present to the board for your consideration a resolution. Whereas Mr. Van Phillips, senior principal of Center Point High School, was named the 2017-2018 Principal of the Year by the Alabama Association of Secondary School Principals. And whereas Mr. Phillips has served 26 years as an educator in Jefferson County, 25 of those years as an administrator at Minor Junior High School, Minor High School, and Center Point High School. And whereas Mr. Phillips is known for his special skills as a motivational speaker, effective communicator, visionary, and a servant leader, which is demonstrated by his strong partnership with community stakeholders to provide the best opportunities for students. And whereas Mr. Phillips, as principal of Center Point High School, has provided students there with opportunities to earn the most credentials in career tech education of all the secondary schools in Jefferson County District, and to achieve a graduation rate of 89% while reducing the dropout rate. And where Van Phillips implemented an after-school tutoring program for Center Point High School, including an evening meal and bus transportation for students. And whereas Mr. Phillips, as principal of Center Point High, in spite of having one of the highest poverty rates in the state, through a variety of methods and strategies, encourages his students to attend college with the message, it doesn't matter where you come from, what matters is where you're going. Whereas each year the National Association of Secondary School Principals congratulates principals from across the nation for their exemplary achievements by recognizing them in its Principal of the Year program. Be it therefore resolved that the Jefferson County Board of Education congratulate and honor Van A. Phillips Sr. on his selection as the 2017-2018 Principal of the Year for the Alabama Association of Secondary School Principals, and will represent the state in Washington, D.C. I recommend approval of this resolution, Mr. Mayor.
We have a recommendation from the superintendent, and there's a motion and a second.
Second.
Those in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed,